Okay, now that we've got the mise-en-scène out of the way, the setting, everything in its right place, we are going to cook some curry beef. Actually, it's a oxtail because it's actually a really cheap cut of meat and it's delicious. It's cheap because people don't really make it. It's not that popular, but if you know how, you need one of these. Well, you don't need one of these exact things, but this is actually a pressure cooker, you see. So there's another pot that goes in here. Actually, I might as well show you. You know, show not tell. So this is the inner pot. It goes in here into the pressure cooker, and then you can see this actually has a rubber seal and an interlock. So see these can you see there's a special locking thing, and this goes in there. It heats up the water past 100 degrees and then it creates steam, and the steam pressurizes everything, and when things are under pressure you can actually get hotter than 100 degrees because, as you know, water will boil at what, 100 degrees, that's right. But if you put under pressure you can actually get it hotter than 100 degrees, which means if it's hotter you can cook things for less long. So you can make soups that would take half a day in a few hours, or you can make oxtail, which is a lot of it's a tail of a cow. Actually it shouldn't be called oxtail, but it is called oxtail. It should be called cow tail, but I guess ox sounds cooler. So what it is the tail has a lot of collagen, and if you don't cook it for a long time, it's super chewy. It's not like a nice sirloin steak, you know. It's got these tendons, and that, like, if you have oxtail, I mean cow's tail, rare, you would be like, it'd be eating like a block of really heavy rubber, like a car tire rubber. So the idea is to use a pressure cooker. It doesn't have to be this type, but this is the one I have, and I think actually this is the one to get. Well, you know, this type, as in the type that has a computer thing and it plugs into the power like that, as opposed to one that you'd put on your stovetop. Like, they're not pressure cookers, but you can get the type that is like a saucepan that's like that, and you would put it on your stovetop. But this has its own heating element. This is turning into a review for the pressure cooker now. So gosh, I've got to cut yet another video. I'm never going to be making my lunch. Anyway, it looks like a rice cooker. See this bit? If I get that out of the way, this thing gets really hot. This is like a sensor. It senses, I believe, the heat as well as the that there actually is something in there. This bit gets hot, and it will actually, you put it in and it locks it, and then you can set your mode. Now this one I got from Tao Bao in China, see? So it will, it's all in Chinese. So don't get this particular one, but I think this brand is available in English. You know, just, you know, Amazon or wherever you get your stuff from these days. Your Costco probably has these. Probably quite cheap. Actually, it was kind of a bargain. I think it was the equivalent of like $50 US, something like that. That's pretty good. I mean, most pans would cost, like most saucepans and stuff would cost like 100 or something if you get, you know, a semi-decent one. I mean, you can get them a bit cheaper, but this is also very solid. Anyway, it's got all your functions. And then, you know, one of them is beef, and then oxtail is incredibly tough. I have to run it twice. So I found that the normal beef setting is on the max. You can change the amount. See, the 0 to 7. But the standard one run of the 7, which is the highest, is 45 minutes, and I have to do them twice. So 2 times 45 minutes to tenderized beef tail, and then the result you get once you tenderize it. I mean, I pre-cooked this because I bought a lot of oxtail, and then made a big batch, and then kept the. Actually, there's not that. I probably ate most of it. There's also it's cold now, so it doesn't look as appetizing. But anyway, it will be nice once I finish making this dish. But I pre-cooked this oxtail with some mushrooms and some other basic spices like bay leaf, whatever I had. Did that in the pressure cooker and then had it all ready. So yeah, you don't have to get a fancy expensive one, although one thing I would say is I probably should do a whole nother video on this when I show it. But anyway, no one's even watching this stuff, so I don't really get the point. Well, no one's, if they are, well, I can see that there's around 30 views eventually, maybe 50. Sometimes after a couple of weeks it gets to 50. But anyway, this video is kind of all over the place, but so is this channel. Get one which has a release, because this will let the air out, but you got to hold it down for like a full minute. It's really annoying. I ended up tying a string to this. It's a badminton wire string, and I'd pull it out, and then it would like depressurize, and I don't have to hold down this button for a whole minute. Also, a quick word of note. You can't take off this under pressure. Like if this was under pressure and I was somehow, it won't let you because there's a lock. There's like all this safety locks. But if I was able to disable the lock and just quickly rip it off, this would explode and blow up my house and melt my face off, because as you know, water at 100 degrees, as I mentioned before, becomes steam. Well, the water in there, when it is under pressure, is 120 degrees under pressure. If I took that pressure out, it would instantly become steam because it's 120 degrees. And steam, water, like that much water, the equivalent of that in steam, like it's like a drop of water is like a liter of steam or something, like 100 times. You know what I mean? It's like a cup of water could steam the whole room. So that much water, like that much water, if that turned to steam, it would fill this whole house instantly in hot steam, explosively, and it'd be hot and it would melt my face off, and I would become an instant cooked Josh, just like my oxtail. Well, not really, I wouldn't be fully cooked, but it wouldn't be nice. In fact, it would be an interesting video if you know, it'd be crazy dangerous. I'd probably need someone who knows what they're doing, but a video idea would be to actually disengage the lock there. See, there's a safety lock here which will stop me from opening it under pressure. Also, the seal will stop me moving it because it's pushing against it. But if there was a way to instantly disable the interlock, I'm sure someone could figure out a way and have the steam come out. It would be a very dangerous and very interesting video. I'd like to see what happens. I don't know if I really want to do that because I do like my life. But I'm sure like if there was a like Mark Rober that's, you know, he's another YouTuber. Love his stuff, by the way. But if there was a guy like that, who was like a bit more dangerous, and was willing to make this video, I would watch it. I would be very interested to know what would happen and also to see what would happen. Yeah. Anyway, let me think about that. I think I don't want to wreck my place. There's all these like cameras around, and you know, like, I don't want to wreck that camera, and I've got all these batteries and all this equipment that I use because I am actually a professional photographer. I don't want to wreck my computer and my lights and all that. So yeah, but maybe in a controlled environment, or maybe someone's already done it. I mean, you know, YouTube, you know, everyone's doing stuff. Probably someone's already done it. Well, if there is, maybe I'll even bother to leave a link in the comments or something like that. But anyway, I've been talking for a whole 10 minutes, so I think this video, which was supposed to be me cooking a delicious oxtail curry, has become a talk on pressure cookers, which wasn't planned, but that's kind of the nature of this video. It's about me learning to be better in front of the camera, and you know, not to be so awkward, because it is quite awkward being on camera, and you know, just kind of thinking on the fly and improving my YouTube and presentation skills in general. So I'm really glad that we talked about pressure cookers, and it would be worth doing another video, like a proper review, but not a proper one. It'd be a long and boring practice review, but it'd still be, I mean, I did a review on this water. See? Water, get it? Water? Actually, it is like, it makes hard water. This ice making machine, which is running, and look at all the ice it's made. It stopped working because this block of ice, it thinks it's full, you see? See the F for full? Also from Tao Bao, it's in Chinese, but cheap. Ew, what's that black thing there? Might discard that piece of ice. Oh no, there's a black thing somewhere there. It knows it's full because this flap gets engaged. See, it's like a switch or a button or a sensor, like a very basic sensor. Once I started taking off the ice from there, it will start to make more ice. Oh, keep dropping stuff. Kind of weird to have a toilet so close by in the kitchen, but like my whole entire house is like bedroom, studio, lounge room area, and then kitchen and toilet. So tiny. Yeah, don't know why we're talking about ice machines now, but should be talking about this thing. Pressure cooker. It's cool. It's not an essential thing, but if you like cooking, you should really play around with it. And they are quite fun to use. You can make soups, you can make stews. It's all a moist or wet cooking method type thing, so you won't be charring anything or grilling anything. But yeah, for curries and stuff, it's the way to go. So I'll probably do another video later and show you how I use it and review it and all that. But yeah, I think it's time to end this video. Like, the retention rate of my videos must be like the retention is must be like, if anyone survived to the end of this whole video and watched it, or either they're using it to help them get to sleep, fall asleep, or maybe they want to see what home in Hong Kong is, but they'd switch off after this. However, you can watch it at double speed or 1.25 speed. You know, you can watch it a little bit faster, but then this is so damn not to the point and boring that I don't know why you'd even want to watch it in the first place. Anyway, I really should end this video now, so yeah, and then it's good to try other things. So for this one, I'm going to put the thumbnails to the next videos, which no one's going to click on because it's so boring anyway, but I don't know why I even bother. But anyway, yeah, it's probably good practice. Well, that's what it's about, this channel. I'm going to put some thumbnails here and here, and then you can click and watch some other things. So don't forget, thumbs down and unsubscribe to this channel.